Hello Year 2 and welcome to your second session learning about the past and present tense. In today's session we are going to learn about the past progressive and the present progressive tenses. You will need a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, so if you don't already have them, please pause the video and collect them now. Let's start off then with a little warm-up and just a reminder of some of the things that we learnt yesterday. So yesterday we focused on the simple past and the simple present tenses. Okay, and what I'd like for you to do is just create on your paper a little table. You might just fold your piece of paper in half and you can write simple past on one side and you can write simple present on the other side. Once you've done that, you will see that here we have got some sentences written in blue, and I would like for you to write each of these sentences in the correct side of your table. So if you think that it's a past tense sentence, you will write it under simple past, and if you think it is a sentence written in the simple present tense, you will write it under simple present. So please pause the video, have a go at this challenge, and we'll come back together and look at how you've got on. Okay, super. So let's go through it together then and see how we've done. Lucy plays tennis. Is this a simple past tense or a simple present tense? Simple present, well done. So the verb is plays and plays is the present tense. Okay, she ate her lunch. Simple past or simple present? Simple past, well done then. So ate is the verb and it is the past tense form of the word eat. Well done. He runs fast. Simple past or simple present? Simple present, fantastic. And you can see the verb runs. That's telling us that it is a simple present tense sentence. I walked around the village. Simple past or simple present? Simple past, well done. Walk was the verb, it was written with the ed, so it was the past tense form of that verb. Final one, we play with our toys. Simple past or simple present? Great job guys, it's the simple present, isn't it? Because we've got the verb play, which is written in the present tense. Well done. So you might want to pause the video now and just double check your answers, but if you're ready, we will move on to our next piece of learning. So today we are learning about the past progressive tense and the present progressive tense. Okay, now what this means is that a sentence written in the progressive form either is happening right now or it was happening. Okay, something that's in progress is something that is happening. So you might have seen this sign perhaps at school, perhaps in a shop, perhaps somewhere else, and it says caution, cleaning in progress. So an example of when we might use this at school, if you were having your lunch in the dinner hall and you accidentally spilt your drink, we might put this sign up whilst we mop the floor. And it's telling you that right now someone is cleaning, it's happening right now, the cleaning is in progress. So the progressive form is used to describe an action that either is happening or was happening, okay? And we get the name progressive from the word progress that we just mentioned. Okay, so let's have a look at how we can use the progressive form. So the present progressive form will have phrases such as I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, or they are. Okay, and when we're using this form, we will always have a verb that ends in the ing suffix, that ing sound. So I'll just underline those so that you can see that they all end in ing. And these sentences will show that something is happening right now. So you could say, I am fishing, you are swimming. You could say, you are crying. Those things are happening right now. So I've written a sentence down at the bottom here for you to have a look at, and you can see that I've used we are, which is the present progressive form of to be, and I've used the word jumping, which ends in the ing suffix. Okay, so I'll read my sentence out to you. It says, we are jumping on the bouncy green trampoline. So what I would like for you to do is use these phrases to help you, and you might want to choose one of the ing verbs that I've selected, or you might come up with your own. And I would like for you to write a sentence about something that is happening now. Okay, so your sentence will then be written in the present progressive tense. Pause the video and have a go. Super, so I can't wait to see some of these being sent in. You could have come up with millions and millions of different sentences. The possibilities really are endless, okay? But if you've used one of these phrases in your sentence and your verb ends in ing, then you've probably written a sentence in the present progressive form. Well done, guys. So the past progressive is very, very similar, but instead of saying that something is happening right now, you will be talking about something that has already happened, okay? Something that was happening. So you might say something such as I was, you were, he, she, it was, we were, or they were. But again, your verb will end in the suffix ing. So it's exactly the same as before with your verb, but you will be using a different form of to be. So you will have was or were in your sentence. So you can see my example here. He was swimming quickly in the cold sea. I've used he was, which you can see here, he was, and my word swimming ends in ing. My verb ends in ing. So what I'd like for you to do, the same as before, I'd like for you to use these phrases as some inspiration. Again, you might choose a different verb, that's absolutely fine. And I'd like for you to write a sentence about something that was happening. And then you will have written a sentence that is in the past progressive form. Please pause the video and have a go. Super. So again, there's loads and loads of different ways that you could have done this. You could have written just so many different sentences, but as long as you've got one of these phrases in it and your verb ends in ing, you have probably written a sentence that is in the past progressive form. Okay, so here is your first challenge then, or your first big challenge. I would like for you to rewrite each of these sentences in the past progressive tense. So I am eating my lunch. She is running in the park. They are playing badminton. He is listening to his favourite song. We are waiting for our class Zoom call. So I'd like you to change each of these sentences from the present progressive, which is what I've written them in, into the past progressive. So they're not happening right now in your sentences. You're going to change them from happening right now to being something that was happening. Okay? Please pause the video and have a go. Super. Okay, so this is how your sentences should now look. It should read, I was eating my lunch. She was running in the park. They were playing badminton. He was listening to his favourite song. And we were waiting for our class Zoom call. Okay, now let's be a little bit trickier. Let's do it the other way around. Okay, so instead of you turning the sentence into the past progressive form, you're going to take my sentence, which I've written in the past progressive form, and you're going to turn it into the present progressive form, okay? So I'll just read my sentences out for you. I was jogging through the quiet park. She was playing catch with her friends. They were eating some sweet crumbly fudge. He was working hard during his phonics lesson. So I'd like for you to take these sentences, and I don't want to see them in the past progressive form anymore. I'd like you to turn them into the present progressive form, okay? Please pause the video and have a go. Super. Okay, so let's see how those sentences should have ended up. Let me just move myself so I'm a little bit more out of your way. I am jogging through the quiet park. She is playing catch with her friends. They are eating some sweet crumbly fudge. He is working hard during his phonics lesson. Okay, so that's how I'd like your sentences to look now, and then that's, if you have managed to change them that way, then they will now be written in the present progressive form. Well done, guys. I think this is quite a tricky one. I think there's lots of new vocabulary that we've learnt here, but I'm really impressed with the hard work that you have been putting in your phonics sessions lately, so well done. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.